How's it going, everyone? So we're here to check out the skins added this week, and they were added in a day early, so they're here on Wednesday instead of Thursday. Last week we had no skins at all. Everything is crazy and all things are anarchy. Now this week Helk seems to have gone for a kind of royal golden kind of theme, and we're starting off here with this set from Bad Trip called the Ornate Set. Now each piece is going to cost you $3, going for a total of $9 if you want this Roadsign set. But if you want to be ordained in gold and gems, I guess that's what you're going to have to pay for. If you take a look at it, it's pretty fancy. And I think that's kind of what Helk was going for this week. He just wanted some kind of fancy golden stuff, and that was the theme he went with. Personally, not a Roadsign set I would ever wear in game, but there's definitely a lot of you out there that I believe would probably like to dress up and look like some fancy kind of royalty. So this is probably the skin for you then. Both of this week's deployables are brought to us by FaZe, and we've got this box right here, and it is the Duelist wooden box. It's actually a pretty just nice little wooden box. It's got some little details to it, like a little bit of barbed wire and a pattern cut into it, and yeah, it looks nice. So if you're just kind of looking for a different look to those small boxes that you end up stacking everywhere, well, there you go. You could go ahead and pick this one up. This one will run you a $1.49, the usual deployable price. As well will the emergency exit door that I said is also brought to us by FaZe, $1.49, and yeah, it kind of just looks a lot like other doors that we already have, except it's red and green. The window does not work. I know some people are like, did they give us a window and a door? No, there's no working window, guys. It's reflective, so you can't see through it. But yeah, not super impressed with this door. I think a lot more things with details have been accepted lately. Really do like the box personally myself. Again, this is just personally, but I definitely have seen other doors like this sell pretty well in the past, so I think the door will do just fine this week as well. Just by Raven, we've got the Dragonglass. So you can see right here is the hatchet. And we've got, of course, a matching pick to go with it. But of course, the cool thing isn't just the Dragonglass look to it, but we also have them glow. There we go. So there's your pick, and there's your hatchet. So these are emissive skins. This makes them more expensive. So instead of your usual $1.99, you're gonna be looking at $2.99 each for a total of $6 for this entire set. So that does put them up there a little bit in the price. A lot of the skins are actually quite expensive this week. So moving on to the rest of our tools, we have this beautiful royal set, and it is the Regal hatchet and pickaxe. As I said, you can tell Helk went with a theme this week, and these just kind of match right along with it. Again, not exactly my cup of tea. I don't really like the whole ornate things, but there's definitely a market out there for it. So yeah, if you're one of those people, sound off down in the comments. Let me know that you're appreciating these royal skins that put in. I definitely want to see the feedback on that one. These will both cost you $1.99. And yeah, that does it for our tools this week. Let's jump ahead and take a look at the weapons. Alright, first up, we've got the Pirate Pipe by Vitalik. This guy will run you the typical weapon price of $1.99 and is really awesome looking water pipe. It's got that neat little royal kind of pirate feel to it. It's got gold and stuff. You're a rich pirate if you own this water pipe. And yeah, it's just it's a nice little attach. I like the look of it. It looks very piratey, very gold, and quite regal, I'd have to say. So next, we've got this interesting looking SAR. So it's got this crazy pearlescent look to it. It's the Royal SAR. It's brought to us by Mad, and yeah, it's very nicely detailed. I don't know how I feel about the white with the red, but I mean that it does give off kind of that ivory, expensive royal look that I think was the goal for this week. This one here will run you the normal $1.99 at your typical weapon skin price. So yeah, there you go. You've got it. Let's go ahead and reload animation. Aiming down the sights, you'll notice there's a couple of ornate little decorative bits to it, which, you know, complete it, make it look a little bit nicer. Lastly, we've got a new AK, and this new AK is $4.99. It is the Gold Rush AK, and as you can expect, it is all sorts of fancy schmancy looking, and yeah, it's just one of those really fancy golden skins. I don't know how everyone feels about those in game. Some people like them, some don't. This one's brought to us by Corvash and Neville, and yeah, it's just a golden AK with jewels on it. So if you want to feel like a like mafia, drug lord, something kind of person, this is probably the AK for you, sitting at a pricey $4.99. Now this one's going to be a bit of a doozy because I don't know if it will sell that well, but for the ones that, if it doesn't, it'll probably be worth a lot later on because it's a fancy AK. So see, that's one of those troubles, you know, you end up buying two and then they're worth nothing and you wasted $10, or you end up not buying it and then seeing it itself is later worth $10. So it's one of those things, you got to kind of make the decision there. But that does it for the skins this week, guys. That is all we have. Let me know how you feel about them down in the comments section below. As always, we'll be back tomorrow with the big update. Tomorrow is a force wipe, and we'll be seeing all of the new stuff that the team has been working on. Optimizations has been quite a bit of it, actually, which I know a lot of people have been asking for. We'll cover all that gets changed and all the significant things tomorrow in the update video. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out next Tuesday for my what skins should be added into the game video. We'll see ya. Have a good one, and enjoy your week.